Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to another video by Dinoco Blue 43, and today we'll be taking a look at Radiator Springs Ramone from the 2012 Cars 2 mainline. He was a chase for that year, and if you guys do not know what chases are, they are basically harder to find cars than your average normal World Grand Prix racers or Radiator Springs townies or other new releases that aren't chases, like some of the newer releases that have been out for us, such as Stefan Gremsky and Bob Pulley. But chases are cars that can never be re-released. So if a car is a chase, it can never be re-released. For example, this Radiator Springs Ramone right here is a chase piece, meaning that he can never be re-released. So if some of you guys are waiting around for a re-release of this, just stop, because he's a chase, so he'll never be re-released. So you might as well just buy him off eBay or Amazon for a decent price. I got him for a decent price. I got it for $1 more than store-bought price, which is $6.95, a great deal. And the sale was very nice, and it shipped really fast. It shipped within 2 days of shipping. Kind of surprising, at least in my opinion, and hence where it was from. But anyway, we can take a look at the card now. I love the card that they gave for Radiator Springs Ramone. It looks very nice. I kind of wish they kept it. It just looks awesome in my opinion. He's going to the left when cars usually are facing the right. He has the hydraulics up on the front of him right there a little bit. And he looks really happy and smiling. Just kind of looks calm, cool, collected, if you know what I'm saying, of course, has the Chase logo right there. And the background is of the Porta Corsa. Number 29 in the series, or the mainline I should say. On the back we see Lewis Hamilton, Carlo Maserati, Lightning McQueen with racing wheels, Mel Dorado, Miguel Camino, and Radiator Springs Ramone himself. And now, since this was a 2011 through 2012 release, it does not have any stupid Cars Daredevil Garage app logo ruining or packages. So thankfully this one does not have any Cars Daredevil Garage app, neither for any of the Cars 2 mainline releases when they started releasing the first Cars 2 diecast. So now I do have all of these on here, even Radiator Springs Ramone, because he's the car we're reviewing today. The only one I do not have that's on here is Carlo Maserati, and I'm hoping to get him for a decent price on eBay or Amazon really soon. On the bottom there's actually a little thing noted for the chase line, and it reads, chase vehicle compresses less than 1% of vehicles in this assortment. Now that basically means that there's only one chase per case. If something's a chase and there can only be one in a case, I'm assuming that's what it means, and most likely what it means. Now, just to clarify everyone, chases are no longer, Mattel is no longer doing chases anymore. Ever since 2015, they have not been doing chases. The last year they've done chases is 2014. They still make super chases, but not chases anymore. I really just do not know why. It's kind of surprising, but for me, I think that's very fortunate, because no cars are chases now. I feel like if they kept with the chase line, I feel like Bob Pulley or other cars like that would be chases, unfortunately. But fortunately, since they stopped the line, we don't have to worry about harder to find cars. But one disappointment I still have about it is I always miss the feeling of finding a chase in a store. I actually, back in 2014, I think I found a Megan Carrara chase at a Target of mine, but I unfortunately left it and didn't think it was worth it. I really do regret that now. I still do not have Megan Carrara, and I'm hoping to get her on eBay soon. Time to open this guy up. So here is the Radiator Springs Ramone out of his package, and he looks phenomenal. Absolutely love this Ramone. This might actually be one of my favorite variations of Ramone, and that is quite good considering how many variations of Ramone from Cars and Cars 2 that Mattel has released. Some not even from Cars and Cars 2. There was even two new variations of Ramone released for the Storytellers line, so that's pretty cool. They're being Retro Ramone and Wedding Day Ramone. They're really awesome. I don't have those two, unfortunately, but I'm hoping to get them on eBay soon. Now, that's off topic. Now, we'll get to where this Radiator Springs Ramone appeared in Cars 2 in a minute here. I will actually go through it now, and then we'll not talk about his appearance, because I already told you that he's only released in 2012 and can only be released in 2012 because he was a chase, of course. But after we talk about where he appeared in the movie, we'll get on to the diecast. So he appeared during the end of the first Cars 2 movie. Not first Cars movie, my bad, guys. The end of the Cars 2 movie, and he had this Radiator Springs paint job. I absolutely loved it, and I wish Mattel released it right when I saw the movie, and they did about a year after the movie came out, which was very awesome. And he appeared quite a bit with this paint job, not that much. He appeared when the World Grand Prix racers were racing on Willie's View, of course, talking to Finn McMissile and Holly Sheffield, along with some of the Radiator Springs touting and some of the customers to Radiator Springs. And I don't think there was any other place where he appeared, but he did make a long appearance in that scene where all the customers and townies of Radiator Springs were talking to Finn McMissile and Holly Sheffield, because, of course, they're good friends of Mater, of course. So that's where Radiator Springs Ramone really did appear in the movie. So now let's get on to the diecast himself. So he has a nice expression, not the best, but it's pretty good. It has a nice determined expression, I guess you can say. It looks kind of determined with that eye expression, but I like to classify it as more like a calm expression. Like, he's just calm, cool, collected, like a relaxed expression, I guess you can say. Not that relaxed, though. And he has, like, nice smile right there with flat eyes, of course. He has the RS logo, and that's supposed to be not Willie's Butte, but the back portion of the courthouse. Not exactly sure how to describe it. That's what you see in the back of the courthouse of Radiator Springs. It's like a can. It's just awesome in my opinion. You see the RS logo. He has the two black pieces on each side, which are grilled, which is supposed to represent a mustache. On the side, we see this nice Willie's Butte. This is actually supposed to represent Willie's Butte. And as you can see, it has that little indent with that long point, which is kind of like Willie's Butte. Probably, I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to represent Willie's Butte, but I'm just going to assume that it does. On the back, you see some more kind of canyons or mountains, I guess you can say, on the back right there. He has some nice silver rims as well. They look very nice. And on the back is what I love about it. I always remembered this Ramone as like a tie-dye. I wish they called him like tie-dye Ramone. That's why I've always thought of him, because of all his unique and wacky colors. On the back, it's purple. Reminds me of Purple Ramone, except without the decals, of course. His license plate is his traditional low and slow license plate. I know you can't read it, but it does say Carter County on there as well. His nice headlights remind me of Flo a little bit. I absolutely love it, actually. They look very awesome. He has this yellow outline going around the sides of the back of him right there. These are kind of like wings, I guess you can say, that are on the back, and his trunk would be back here, obviously. Here's a look at the base. I'm not sure if any of you are interested, but in case you are, now, since this is an older release, we don't really have that much information on the base. Nowadays, they use a bunch, but this one isn't that bad. We just see the Chevrolet logo, Disney Pixar made in China, Mattel, and a code or date stamp or whatever that is. So not that too bad, but definitely not good that they put information on the base, in my opinion. And a lot of the people would agree with me, like some of my YouTube friends. The base is black. I forgot to mention that. And on the back, completely purple. And, of course, on the hood, it's like a light pink paint job, I guess you can kind of say. Very, really cool and nice, in my opinion. He has this yellow outlining around that as well. Nice gray windows with the silver outlining around it, obviously. And on his hood, I already mentioned it, but I want to go over it again. It has this mix of red to the front, like Willie's Butte, but has like a overall yellow background, of course. awesome Ramone in my opinion. Like I said, it's one of my favorite variations of Ramone that Mattel has ever released. Probably not my favorite, but he's definitely a very close second. Probably even my third or maybe even fourth or second. Thank you guys so much for watching this review, and tell me in the comment section below, what is your favorite variation of Ramone? And I know that's a kind of a hard question as how many Ramones Mattel has released, but some that I can think of are, of course, is Radiator Springs Ramone right here, and ones like Union Jack Ramone as well. Stay tuned for more reviews coming soon, and I'll see you guys by then. Signing off.